Good evening. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net on the 08 machine. I'm Dave, 87CYM. The Western Washington Amateur Television Society is a group of amateur radio enthusiasts using the airwaves with fast scan television. We transmit on 70 centimeters, and we have a crossband repeater that spits out images at 1.2 gigahertz, and that repeater is located on Cougar Mountain. Before we get further into the net, I'll take a pause in case there's somebody that would like to have an emergency message or has an emergency, and then we'll resume the net. Hearing none. So far checked in this evening is Ron, KD7QKU, and Jim, N7QO. Able to see Jim's ID. They came up pretty good. I'm blind on 1.2 gig tonight. The windstorm today blew my antenna around, so I'm going to have to wait to get that in the line. So in the meantime, I've been watching video on the internet. The Western Washington Amateur Television Society also uses streaming on the internet. To find our streaming, go to WW7ATS or WW7ATS. There you'll find our home page if you Google those. And then our front page comes up and you'll see a young lady sitting on a bench in West Seattle overlooking Elliott Bay. And just to the lower right-hand corner of that photograph is the word stream. And all you have to do is punch on stream, and that will activate the channel that you can see. So, again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society. I'm Dave, KD7CYM. Is there anybody else who would like to check in? WW738 listening. WW1738 listening. And let's start off the net. Let's go up to Ron, KD7QKU.
Alright, well, good evening, Dave. Southern CYM in the group, KD7QKU. Oh man, this day started off with a bunch of rain. Goodness sakes, this morning the rain was horizontal and the wind must have been blowing 35 miles an hour. It was really a miserable morning until about 10:30, I guess, when it finally sort of let up. Dave, you were putting out a really nice picture. I think almost better than I am. I see a little flickering in the picture. It must be the wind up there on the hill. I'm surprised, that the repeater's even working tonight, and I'm surprised at how long the repeater has worked without any problems. This has been absolutely amazing. And I can see Jim when he came on. I can see him holding his call sign there. No, not the greatest picture, but I knew what it was. I could make out his call. So back to that, KD7QKU.
Thanks for that, Ron. I see your picture coming up on the stream. It's throttled back on my connection. I don't know what's going on. It's I get about one or two frames, and then it freezes up. So anyway, as I said, I can't view what's coming in on 1.2 this evening. And that's probably the reason the antenna is blown around out of the way. So let's go on to Jim, N7QO.
Break.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Dave. This is James, WW7N. I heard a
station that's not a usual member of our net tonight, and I may be getting him on the input side of the repeater. He might not have the correct tone for the repeater up there on Tiger Mountain. I just want to pause for a minute and ask that station to go ahead and maybe, just if that's okay with you, let's pause for a minute and see if he'll call again.
Thanks for that, James. The party that called had an unauthorized call sign, so did not reply to that.
I did not hear the call sign, I just heard the voice. Anyway, I'll back to you. I'm sorry I didn't hear that. WW7ATS, back to you.
Right, the call was BB7, 1738.
Well, that's not one listed by the Canadian Department of Industries or the FCC, so yes, we don't invite unlicensed people on our repeater. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go to Jim, M7QO.
N7QO. Good evening, gentlemen. Yeah, Dave, we've been having some problems with the streaming lately on our last net. Lee said that he couldn't seem to receive it steadily. It kept breaking up, and I was experiencing that same thing. So, don't know for sure how reliable the stream is. But other streaming coming over the internet just seems to work just fine. It comes across very quickly, and it works well. Anyway, I'm trying a different transmitter now. I made some tweaks since the last net. I hope that you can see me a little bit better. Reset. And also, because of the problems we've been having on the internet, I put up a 1.2 antenna just temporarily, and I can receive something, but just barely. I can identify you, Dave, and you, Ron, but I can't really see myself, but my transmit antenna and my receive antennas are too close together for me to really work this well right now. I'm getting some interference. So anyway, doing a little work around the station here now that I'm feeling a little bit better. Wish the weather were warmer, but talk about weather. I'm showing 41 at the house right now. And we got some very serious rain earlier in the day. Several hours of moderate precipitation coming down here. Right now it's not raining at all, but I expect it will be before too much more time goes by. Back to you, Dave, and 7QO.
Thanks for that. The latency that I'm getting on the internet right now on your signal was coming in at about 5 seconds delayed, and that's when I rebooted the image. And so I'm seeing about a P2 plus, and I was able to see your call sign earlier when you checked in. And that was about a P3 picture, so it looked pretty good. So let's go on to James, WW7ATS.
Well, good evening, all. I guess the interesting news for me this weekend, at least, shows you how perhaps boring my life is the weather. Yeah, here in northeast Bellevue, the rain was coming down in horizontal sheets at 10 a.m. I was doing a task with my homeowners association, and then it turned into a brisk wind and very sunshiny day. But if the weather guess is correct, I think we're in for a very hard freeze. I guess it's going to be a slushy day tomorrow. And now they're calling for up to 2 inches of snow in my area. So I don't know if that will really happen or not. But after that, as much as 10 Fahrenheit degrees below hard freeze.
So I'm putting a notice out to try and warn my neighbors to minimize the number of ruptured radiators and blown out garden hoses. It is interesting, though, that people just don't pay attention to weather forecasts, because I mentioned this to someone else and they had absolutely no idea this all was coming down at us. And you can look on the weather satellite and see it come in. So anyway, that's it for here. Whiskey Uniform 7 November, WU7N. Back to you, Dave.
Well, thanks for joining us, James. I transferred a picture out of my QTH here this evening in Lake City. Yeah, weather-wise, didn't have a deluge of rain. It rained early this morning up to about 10 o'clock, and then it cleared up and some sunshine came out. Got a chance to get up and go for a walk in the neighborhood. Needed to get some cash, so I just hit the bank this morning. As everyone knows, the banks will be closed Monday due to the President's Day holiday. So, anyway, got that out of the way. And this afternoon I've been working on some projects around the house. And hopefully I can get back up to the antenna when the weather stabilizes here a little bit on the 1.2 gig. And stabilize that so I get an image coming in. I get a little bit of a flashing image that's coming in now, and it's intermittent on 1.2 gig. I get like a 2 or 3 flash frames, and it goes to a blue screen. So anyway, great having the rest of you guys coming in. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KB731N. Is there anybody else who would like to check into the net?
B24UWQ Echo 24 Uniform Whiskey Quebec. Shane in Bothell.
Shane, go ahead. Questions about ATV, or do you have some video you're going to put on?
Is this check-in for tonight, or I'm sorry, I didn't listen earlier. Just turn on the radio.
And again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net on the 08 machine. Anybody else like to check in? Hearing none, let's go up to Ron, KD7, QKU. Your video came across, Ron. It looked pretty good. Let's go on to Jim, N7QO.
Thank you, Dave, N7QO. Well, I can see that. Okay, Ron. Not real well, mind you, but I can see it anyway. Thanks for sending something out there. I remember seeing some video of that fellow from in the past. Don't remember everything about him. I guess he was hiking all over the place with his entourage of goats. Saw something about he forgot his counterpoise, but wish I could see myself any better. Yeah, I'm having problems with the streaming. It doesn't seem to want to work from my place. It's not a latency problem, Dave. It's just, I'm not sure exactly what the problem is here, but you can refresh it, and it doesn't seem to want to come back and do anything. Oh well. I need to work on my station some more. That's going to be a while down the road. Jim, good to hear from you. I hope all is well there. Homeowners associations can always be exciting. It has been where I am now and my previous location as well. Good luck with that. Hope things work out. Back to you, Dave, N7QO.
Okay, N7QO. Yeah, my streaming just went with the verbiage came under the picture saying offline, so I don't know what's happening there. Computer and see if that makes a difference. So let's go to James, WW7ATS.
Well, just to contribute to the technical pool of knowledge, I'm using a Chrome browser, and I'm on CenturyLink Internet. And right now, I'm refreshing. I keep constantly refreshing. I can see Jim's about a P2, P3 image. And my streaming, to make a long story short, really doesn't seem to be working tonight either. I'm going to go, after my turn here, I'm going to go over to my other equipment and see if I can get a 1.2 gig downlink. But my streaming is working. Earlier today, I guess it was about approximately 1 p.m., I mean, I was having power hits all morning long, and it's interesting that for the longest time when we had power hits, it was just my street. There was a specific problem with my street. But now we don't seem to have those anymore since they replaced the wire underneath the street. However, I think when power outage problems or power hit problems are in a more wide area, I think it affects my internet, my ADSL internet as well. So that could be what we're dealing with tonight. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's my 2 bits on the streaming. I'm going to go ahead and see what I can get for a 1.2 gig download, 1.2 gigahertz downlink signal. WU7N back to that.
WU7N. I refreshed and it came back up. And what I get is Jim's picture. I don't know for why. I tried to toggle on a transmit picture and didn't overtake that. So it's streaming rather erratically this evening. And this is Dave, 87CYM. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. If anybody else would like to check in through the video net. Not hearing any. Let's go up to Ron, 87CKU.
Well, it looks like he got him on top of the hill with his goat. Anyway, it looks like I think this guy's mostly in Colorado. I think he lives mostly in Colorado. Could be wrong about that. But anyway, he sure has a lot of nice hiking adventures with his goat, and sets up his antennas and transmits all over. Well, it's kind of a small group. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to say. I didn't really do anything. So, like I say, in the morning, we were having breakfast about 9 o'clock, and flickered a few times. I thought, oh boy, here it goes. And then, like I say, the rain was horizontal, and the wind was blowing about 30 miles an hour. Kind of a lot of wind, actually, for our area. I have 41.9 degrees, too. And then that's where Central Field. And, yeah, I guess it's supposed to get colder tonight, maybe some snow tomorrow, I don't know. I hope the roads don't freeze up, but we have a play at 6 o'clock theater tomorrow, so we have friends that come from Magnolia, so back to that.
Okay, let's go over to Jim.
Thank you, Dave, N7QO. Well, I wouldn't get terribly concerned about making adjustments or alterations with the computers. My conjecture is there may be a problem at our repeater site, perhaps buffering or something, because the situation you're describing, Dave, is exactly what I'm experiencing, and both Lee and I experienced that the last net. And before you do anything, check and see if you can stream some other videos. I would bet that they work just fine. Good luck with getting the 1.2 going there, Jim. I know doing things kind of spur of the moment can always be a bit of a pain. At least it's that way for me anyway. Back to you, Dave, N7QO.
N7QO. Well, I got the stream come back, but it's late image by almost 2.5 minutes. I was able to see my own picture up, and that was about a 2.5 minute delay. But it is streaming. And so let's go to James, WW7ATS.
Well, gentlemen, I think the weather must be playing some kind of role indirectly with it. I think it might be affecting power distribution or something. Because just now, I got the call sign in the lower right-hand corner, and I'm seeing a picture of a goat on the 1.2 gigahertz, but the streaming is far lagging that. And for much of the time Jim was talking, I really couldn't see anything on either 1.2 gig or the streaming. And I'm getting static that kind of comes and goes on the audio channel here, and it's interfering with some intelligibility. So anyway, I don't know if that is due to the wind or the wind affecting power throughout the area or what's going on, but tonight doesn't seem to be the best night for the audio or video channel. Anyway, back to you, Dave. This is James, WW7N.
WW7N. I don't know what's happening either. Your audio was crackling a little bit. It was probably a 45 to 55% full quieting, and Ron's signal was maybe about a 70% full quieting. So let's go to Ron, 87 QKU.
Okay, this is Ron, KD7 QKU. Well, I've been switching back and forth with the antennas. I seem to have a little more intermod listening on the little Yagi, and I'm on the ground plane now, so I don't know how you guys are hearing me. But anyway, not too much going on today. I'm trying to think what it is. Oh, we had kind of a wind thing. It was put together with nylon, fishing line, and I guess it got rotten and broke, scattered apart all over the patio. So I picked that up this morning, and I put it back together with some 40-pound line I had nylon, and hung it back up. See how long it lasts again. That was probably my only work for the day. I did go out before then and turn my antenna around. The little Yankee, the wind blows it around, and it was pointing over probably towards Jamestown. I turned it so it's pointing a little bit more towards Cougar Mountain or Chagger Mountain or someplace over there on the satellite. So anyway, that's about all for this round. KD7QKU, back to net control.
Thanks for that, Ron. Well, we'll go back to Jim, N7QO. I was able to see your image come up there for a while, and it was almost like a 2.5 plus could make out your facial features down through your shoulders, and it was kind of interesting. So go ahead, Jim, N7QO.
N7QO. Interesting, huh? Well, I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but the description sounds better anyway. At least you didn't use the phrase Alfred Hitchcock, so I guess that's a good thing. Well, someone was talking about power. Jim, I know that they did some rewiring in your neighborhood there. I think they dug up the street or something. I don't remember for sure if that was you or Ron. Interesting, right now, here about half of my neighborhood is without power. It went out about lunchtime, according to a neighbor who called us, and it's still off. So I don't know, they might have a night without heat here in the neighborhood. Hope they get it fixed soon. I've got power here, so I'm a happy camper, and hope the weather doesn't mess up anything else around here. KD7ZYM and 7QO.
N7QO, KD7CYM, and this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society. Wow, that's sort of sad when the power goes out. Like I said, I've got alternative heating supplies here. I can go to gas insert on a fireplace, and then if I don't have gas, I've got a kerosene heater that I can fire up, and I've got about 35 gallons of kerosene. So I could probably keep that running for maybe 5 or 6 days. The longest I've had power out in the city of Seattle was 2 days. And generally, you know, they're pretty fast on getting things connected up. And during that 2-day period, I had a generator that I powered up, gas powered. I was able to keep the freezer running. The furnace, it was relatively warm out. It was a summer windstorm, so that was probably to my favor. Anyway, that's what I've got to say here. Oh, the excitement today was I got my King County property taxes, and no surprise, they've gone up an extra $1,000 with the school levy, the school funding that came out of the legislature this session. So that's been added on. So with that, I'll give it to Ron, 87 TKU.
Okay. The group KD7 QKU. Yeah, we got ours here too. I think they had added Bellevue. I don't know if they election here in Bellevue certified or whatever. But they sure added King County on. About $1,400 more than that last time. And I think I could have another almost $1,000 added on from Bellevue. One of them is going to be 99 cents per $1,000 of your value of your property. The other one's going to be 56 cents. One of them is going to be 12. So that's what, $1.60 You take that times value on that. I think they value my property at $520,000. Well, I guess that's not too bad. But anyway, kind of ridiculous, I think. But I guess we have to grin and bear it. All right, back to net.
I hear you there, Ron. I imagine there'll probably be something coming up soon with metal detectors in all schools. Let's hope it doesn't go that direction. Well, let's go on down to Jim, N7QO.
Thank you, Dave, N7QO. Well, I received my property tax in today's mail as well. I have not had the courage to open it. I think I will do that sometime when my wife is not at home, so that she does not hear me cursing. We'll see what happens here. May have to do something like some of our friends did and move to a less expensive state. My income's not going to go up in retirement, so if all these expenses go up, it's just a matter of time. Oh well. And yeah, Dave, I don't know about the schools. It almost seems to me that they might need to run everyone through metal detectors. But what I don't understand is 50 years ago when I was in school, we had hall monitors. You couldn't go walking through the hall. Someone would see you and report you, and you'd get into trouble. What happened? How come some unauthorized person can walk right in with a rifle? I don't quite understand how that sort of thing happened. The alarm should have been raised like immediately, but for that matter, they probably should have been unable to get into the building in the first place. I don't know what's going on, but oh well. Back to you, Dave, M7QO.
Yes, we do live in different times than when we attended high school, middle schools, and grade school. Let's move on to James, WW7ATS.
Thank you, Dave. Well, I have not gotten my property tax bill yet, but you guys are scaring me. I know it's supposed to go up about 17%, so I've been forewarned around here. I just question where it's going. I was telling a friend of mine today that Washington voters can't say no to their schools in it. So I volunteer with the city of Bellevue, and I know what they do is they take those things out of the general fund and then make special levies out of them. I don't know how much longer that trick is going to work, but I do know for the first time ever I talked with people that are very supportive of education and said levies that were here in Bellevue. I don't know if you guys have any out in unincorporated King County or in Seattle equivalent to that. But yeah, we had 3 school levies, and a lot of people are questioning what did you do with the last pile of money we gave you. But anyway, I guess I braced for it. I did challenge my taxes this year, which is an interesting process to go through. I was very successful in challenging my taxes a couple years ago. I think this year the problem is everybody is challenging their taxes because I have not heard a peep out of King County. I sent my challenge in, and then I just heard nothing. So it could be some time before they get around to me. It'll be interesting to see if I'm working by then or not, because obviously the tax assessor's worst nightmare is large numbers of retired and unemployed people because we have all the time in the world to generate all sorts of paperwork and put all the hearings you want, which I don't think is what they really honestly want in the final outcome. Anyway, I keep refreshing my streaming. It's not really doing that well tonight. And once again, I've lost the call sign in the lower right-hand corner of my analog screen on the 1.2 gig downlink, so I'm not sure what's going on tonight. Anyway, Dave, this is James, WU7N in Northeast Bellevue. Back to you.
Well, again, this is Dave, 87ZYM. Well, thank you all for tuning in this evening and for the next weather conditions holding, rather chilly evening outside, but, you know, inside it's nice and warm, so please do enjoy that. I was going to say, well, let's go through another round and maybe decide at that point if we want to continue on or not. So let's go to Ron, 87 QB.
Okay, KD7KU here. Well, Jim, N7QO, be brave and open up your envelope and tell us the good news. We used to live in King County, but we got annexed into Bellevue, so they'll be a little taxes down, I guess. So anyway, yeah, there's going to be an awful lot of people that are going to be crying because, you know, I'm one of the cheaper houses over here. I wonder what it would be for those few people that have a $half house versus a white brown neighborhood. So I don't know. Their taxes will be 3 times higher than mine. I don't know if people get it. You know, with this transit tax, oh my goodness. And then with the state school, you know, I'm not sure, Dave, that all that stuff was on my taxes. I don't know if they've got the state school thing actually completely completed down there in Olympia yet. And I don't know if it was on this tax or not, to tell you the truth. I didn't think there was a lot of stuff. It might have been just the transportation tax. I didn't look at it that close, I guess. Who knows what's going to happen, but whatever it is, it's not good. All right, I can say 73 and we'll say goodnight all, and then we could back to that 87.
Yeah, I hear you there, Ron. No, my taxes showed roughly $1,000 for school. So that tax definitely was on my agenda, unfortunately. Let's go to Jim, N720.
N7QO. Yeah, I think it's time to say goodnight as well. But back to the taxes. Wow. I wish they had some sort of relief for us retirees. Where I moved from to get here was Texas, and over there, once you reach 65, the school tax portion of your property tax disappeared, and that was actually more than half of the property tax. I mentioned that several of our neighbors were discussing tax not long ago at a homeowners meeting, by the way, and they said it used to be that way over here as well. I sure wish they would change that. It would certainly help people to stay in their houses, but oh well. Well, back to you, Dave, and 7QO.
Yeah, Jim, I met with my tax man also just a few days back, and he was not being very helpful as to be able to conduct property taxes in next year's taxation cycle. So supposedly would get a bigger deduction, personal deduction, that would be equal to or about what the taxes are. So we'll have to see how that goes. There's no definitive answer that the tax man I went to had at this point. So let's go. WU7N, James.
Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate everyone joining the net tonight. And I will endeavor to get my transmitter back up, my video transmitter. Good to hear from everyone. Be careful of the weather for the next couple of days. And watch out for those taxes. I'll let you know when I get mine. This is James in Northeast Bellevue, WU7N. 73s, good evening.
Okay, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. I'm Dave, 87GYM. Is there anything from anyone before we terminate the net this evening? Hearing none, we'd like to thank the owners and operators of the 08 machine, the CTAC Repeater Group, for allowing us to utilize it for a voice channel for the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net, held on Saturdays and Wednesdays between 8 and 9 o'clock. So with that,